Hey YouTube, this is 96 Motorhead and I'm going to review the Trinity pipe. This is the first review pretty much on YouTube. So when I was getting this pipe I couldn't find anything on it but what people said on forums. I didn't know if they were correct or not. So this is pretty much the first video. When I got it, it came with the pipe, obviously, the springs, then two headers, one for the big block. To put the header on, you either have to take off the easy start or take off the rotor start, any of that stuff. You need a starter box in order for this to fit. Now if you want to keep the easy start or your rotor start, you have to mod the end of this head. Like, you really have to mod it a lot with a Dremel. You just need to cut away at it and everything. Like, it's not that easy to do. It took me like 2 hours finally to get it. So if you don't want to mod it, either don't get the pipe or get rid of the easy start or the rotor start. Get the back plate for a starter box. That's the only thing that will work. Now I didn't get that part because I saw the older ones, they had a piece that actually fit the 3.3 and 2.5. I don't get why they changed it, like, at all. I don't get it. But that was a real pain. Then to put on the seal right here, I ripped that the first time, so I had to go to the hobby store and get another one. And the one I used, see if I can find it, the paper. No, I'll put it in the description. But the one I used, I'll put in the description. So I ripped that. So what I found out is you need to put some sort of oil, such as like shock oil, diff oil, two-stroke oil, something like that on it. Then slide it on. And yeah, that will get it on. Otherwise it'll rip like my first one did. And a lot of the people said that this pipe's really, really loud. And I mean, yeah, it's loud. I mean, it actually makes it sound like a two-stroke. Kind of. It's loud. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's loud, but it's not like ear-piercing loud or something. And the sound on it doesn't travel that far. Like if you're right next to it, yeah, it's gonna be loud. But if you're like, I don't know, 50 feet away or something, it's not gonna be that loud anymore. But the performance on this pipe, it's insane. Right off the bat, I noticed the difference. It was pulling wheelies right at the start. Just pulls wheelies. But I'm running it rich right now, so you might not see that when I tape it. But it was riding wheelies like nothing. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, the spring to get around the motor, that actually took me a really long time. That was quite hard. And for some reason mine didn't come with the motor spring. So I used like a axial one or something. I don't know, something like that. But also the hanger right here, there's a hanger on your stock one. I'm gonna have to make a new one, but I'm gonna make it out of just a normal brass hanger. Just bend it and stuff to the formation. It'll work. Right now I'm just using a zip tie because I wanted to try it out really bad. Yeah, but you can totally notice the difference. Like, I still have the stinger in, so it's supposed to be louder with it out, but it's also supposed to not have enough back pressure for one of these trucks, or for one of these motors, the TRX 3.3 and 2.5. And also, this is really important, when I put my pipe on, I just used the original hanger, and it actually sprayed. This wasn't seated properly. It's kind of like that instead of straight on, so it sprayed oil all over my shocks and everything, so I had to get that off somehow. But yep, that sprayed oil, so don't use the stock hanger, make your own, or do something about it. I haven't put the body on yet, so I don't know if it'll fit with the body. I mean, I'm guessing it will. I don't know why it wouldn't. But yeah, pretty much the cons are having to mod it, putting it on. Oh, also, you can just use, if you don't want to do that, you can just use your stock header. Actually, I forgot to tell you. It'll just fit in this rubber thing, but make sure you get the zip tie tight and put on the black, what do you call it, seal, and then put that on. Otherwise this will just slide around everywhere. But I just put this one on because higher flow in here. This hole in here, the pipe's actually really thin. are really small. This is really big, so I decided to put this one on. And after I got it modded right and everything, worked fine. Yeah. So I guess I'll show you how loud it is. Jesus, where's my starter? Jesus Christ, sorry. Got my starter down here. Alright, let's see. I really didn't think it was that bad compared to what everybody said. Here. It's gonna be hard with one hand. I just hold on a second, actually. Alright then, that was it running. Yep, it's kind of loud. I mean, with the stinger in, that's what it sounds like. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. So, yep, so far I think it's a good pipe. I mean, I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but I hope you could hear it and not the wind, because I know it's kind of windy. But, I can totally tell a difference. Like, if you could see it on here, you probably could see the difference if you had a revo on the stock pipe. So, yep. Alright.